our reading tonight with our basic tarot, our classic tarot. We can't go wrong with that. Sorry, eating my hair. It's got stuck on my lip gloss. And, of course, we're going to be using our Angel Whisper cards later. We also will be using our tarot. This new one is called Tarot. Okay. And then our Goddess Tarot as well. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Wow. It's been a long day. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a beautiful Monday. Mondays can be difficult, right? I mean, that is to be sure. Whew. But we made it to the end of the day. It is 5:55 on the clock. Awesome sauce. Beautiful angel number. And yeah, this is Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. My name is Victoria Violet. So happy that you're here with me. What I do with my lives, I hardly talk. And the reason is because it's a lot to say hello to everyone. So I say hello periodically. And hi, how are you doing, Sarah? And I do let you know that it's not a one-to-one reading, so please do not ask for cards as it interrupts the flow. When I do have one-to-one readings, I will let you know. And also, if you need a private reading, then just let me know and I'll send you my email. Other than that, it is a general reading, may or may not resonate. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra, anywhere in your chart. If you're an air sign, or if you happen upon this reading, it might just be a message for you. Again, it's been a long day. And, well, it's Monday. Manic Monday, right? But we made it. And that's why I always call the nighttime readings nightcap. Even if you have a malt, if you have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, a beer, whatever it is that you choose, or even some water. Which reminds me, I haven't had any water today. So trusty water here. Water makes the readings flow. And so it is. Your body loves it. Your organs love it. Right? Since we're mostly made out of water. Our plasma. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, I didn't ask anything. Ace of Wands, we're taking it. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to tell us tonight? Oh, my goodness. Spirit is just throwing cards out at me. Like, they don't always, right? More so than normal. Spirit, what would you like to tell us today? Let me at least say the words for the audience, for my beautiful viewers here. If you haven't subscribed, please know I do curse. Hi to all three of you. I can't tell how many are on the feed, but the people showing are Sarah, Alexandra, and Jamal. Hi, and hi. And again, this is not a one-to-one reading. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Just bear with me. Might be somebody's story. If not yours, maybe somebody in your life, family, friends, etc. Never know. Spirit, what else would you like to tell us, please? And thank you. Now that I have my words out. Now you can throw all the cards you want, but please make sure I can catch them. Thank you. Oh, now you don't want to talk? Come on now. Stop giving me such a hard time. Spirit is silly sometimes. All right. All righty. Here we go. Oh, messages about need. There's a new beginning that wants to happen. That was from the get-go with the ace that just jumped out at me. I took it because I felt like it was crucial. There's a 6 coins, so I'm feeling like either someone will be giving to you or you will be needing to give to somebody. Those messages are coming through very strongly. I don't know why, but I'm feeling tingling right about my shoulders and my arms. The other thing that's wanting to be offered to you is a cup of love. Those are 2 aces already, Libra. Not too shabby. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. What is trying to come in for you in your life right now in this period? Well, let me just backtrack just a little bit. For 2 weeks straight, the Wheel of Fortune kept coming out in your readings. every single reading, the Wheel of Fortune came out. And so with that ending is bringing a new beginning. The new beginning, what Spirit, God, the great I am, trying to bring into you and for you is a new beginning all the way around. Newness of life, fire, passion in your life ignited. And the 10 of coins, so money. Yes, it is for Libra. Okay? And wow. Not only do you get all those 3 cards, but now you also get the star, which the star has also been coming out greatly for Libra the last like 3 days. Okay? Again, I wish I could shout out to everyone, but I can't because it starts to flow and I need to stay connected to Spirit. So just know that I appreciate you, okay? So again, this is a Libra channel. It's not for you to be posting your crap here. Again, this is a Libra channel. It is my channel. I'm not going to allow for anybody coming in and putting their crap. It is a democratic. It is democratic. We are a republic. That is our history. If you don't know our history, if you're not a history buff, I advise you to go and read. Okay, with that, let's continue with our reading. That is just bullshit. I don't need it. So again, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the 10 of Coins. Dang, I mean, I was already impressed, and then you bring in the Star. How much more luck do you want? Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whoa, and it's coming in super fast. Oh my gosh. 8 of Wands. Wow. You too. My goodness. Something impressive is about to occur in your life. Meanwhile, again, let's go back to the person I was feeling and picking up. Someone is going to probably be needing your help. We have the 2 of Wands. Decisions that have to be made here, okay? All right. Oh, whatever they're going through, not so good. Not so good. So you have to, I like to call it twofer. You got a twofer. You got 2 messages in one. Your life is golden. Your life is changing. Your life is booming. Your life is exploding in a positive way. But right now, somebody that either was in your life, is in your life, right about, circling your life, and open the door. So now it's decision crunch time. It's like when we're in a football game, right? And the football players and the coach are on the side, and God is the coach. And the rest of the players that are on your team are the archangels. And the archangels have been saying, you can do this, we can do this, we're helping you, you got this, etc. That's awesome, Pretty and Green. That is awesome. And you have this, but you're so overanalyzing, overthinking it. You've done this, so many times for other people. Maybe you've given other people advice. Maybe you've been there for other people. But when it comes to you, you don't know the right thing to do. God is telling you, we have the archangels. We have Archangel Michael, your big kahuna. We have Archangel Metatron sitting there at the sidelines telling you, look, this is the play. Got it? Got it? Got it? Coach is like, yeah, we're putting you in. You're not a bench warmer anymore. You've got enough practice in you. You can do this. So again, the only resource that you need to tap into is your courage right now. Hi, Shell. So again, everything that you need, you've got. You've got the play by play. You got the permission to use that play. You know the play like the back of your hand. You just feel like you don't. And Spirit is here telling you, we are these archangels lifting you up and telling you, you can do this. We are going to lift you up on our wings to carry you through. You can do this. So stop being fearful. But that's all well and good. You've got to trust. And another word for trust is you have to have faith. If you don't have faith, then there's nothing God can do. I don't know, I guess pull you out of your bed, pull you out of your comfort zone. But when God does that, it is painful as hell. And I'm telling you, because I have been there, done that. When you feel like you're procrastinating, and you're procrastinating because of fear, because of the unknown, and I don't know, and I don't have courage, and I don't have, it's self-belief. Self-belief. You don't have self-belief, right? And then all of a sudden, all these spirits telling you that you can do this. We can pray for him, but there's no reason to give him a shout out. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, spirit is here telling you, you can do this. You can do this. So again, it's up to you whether you're going to have self-belief and faith in your God. If you're not, then there's nothing God can do. God has put all of these beautiful things, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Coins, the Star, to give you that extra needed turbo boost, to boost you into, your new life, and telling you it is now with the Eight of Wands. Okay, again, someone's having a hard time. I do apologize. I cannot control YouTube, and I cannot control the internet. Four of Cups. It's like I feel like God has made them an offer, and it's up to them whether they're going to take that offer and even extend that offer. But here we are with the Seven of Cups. Too much thinking. Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. I always like to talk about my beautiful, Einsteins, my beautiful inventors, Edison, etc. Oh my gosh. There's so many. There's so many. If they would have just thought the thoughts, those beautiful thoughts would have never generated into anything, right? We would have never had the light bulb. We would have never had the radio. We would have never had the cell phone. We would have never had the cell phone towers. We would have never had the cable feed to connect us all, so that when I'm texting on WhatsApp in Europe, they know that they can text me right back. That would have never happened if we stay in this. This is a beautiful thing, but you have to connect it to the material physical world for it to be concrete. If you don't, it always will be damned or doomed to remain in thought process only. And Libra has a bad habit. That is one of our downfalls. Our biggest downfalls is procrastination, is just thinking and mulling it over. I call it chewing on the cut, because all we do like a little cow is chew and chew and chew. Have you ever chewed gum to where it's so hard? I love gum. Chewing gum, so hard, no flavor. It's like, can you just throw it out already? Throw it out. Throw it out. Okay? And that's the same thing, is do not allow yourself to remain in this, whoever it is I'm picking up on. Okay? Because that's the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that can happen. Looking at the Empress, which I'm guesstimating, I was going to say guesstimating as a guesting. I'm guesstimating that that's you, and it is. And you, Libra. The things they want are not meeting with what they have right now. Right now, this is them wherever they are. Wherever they are in life is the Seven of Wands here. Is barely, staying on top of things. Is barely staying out of the way of people that just want to come at. Again, so many messages that want to come through. I'm going to stop and say this. If you have these people blocked on your phone and you want them to talk to you, if you want to listen to them, then unblock them. Simple. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, wow. This one just literally just feeling. They're feeling. There are still two cups of love. They're feeling unloved. They're feeling as if they're all alone in the world. Now back to you. Meanwhile, I can imagine, okay, I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. I can imagine what it feels like to watch you winning, to watch you getting ahead, to watch you having something positive happen for you. Meanwhile, they're going through all of this. But this is the thing. Someone said this yesterday that I overheard, and I thought that was a beautiful positive thing. I don't know if it was a pastor, I can't remember. They said, yes, you made that contract. Yes, you made that, was it, it wasn't a, it, they said contract, but they said something else. You made that commitment, or you made that, oh my gosh, it was something like that. You made that commitment. You made that contract. But when you made that contract, nothing was broken that you knew of, right? Stop and think about it like this. When you buy a house, you get an inspection, right? But you are only being told what is visible to the naked eye. Whatever the inspector finds during the inspection is what they're going to tell you. And other than that, there's other things that can happen. True story. When I bought my first house under my own name, I loved my little house. It was like a little bungalow. I loved it. I loved it more than any house I've ever owned. This house, not even 30 days into me owning it, the sewer line busted. It was the worst thing ever. Okay? I've known that was going to happen. They didn't. They couldn't have. Okay? So that's the issue with relationships that you get involved in a permanent relationship. If they already look fishy and you get into them, it's sad, but it's true. It may go awry. But on the other hand, if you go by past relationships and judge your current relationships that are present and presenting themselves to you, and you're judging them on past relationships, and you're saying it could be a busted sewer line down the line. It could. But what if it never happens? So again, this person is staying in their mind. This person is staying in all this misery because they feel like they have to be tethered to the old person in their life because they made a contract. They made a commitment. Contracts can be bought out. Contracts can be broken. Contracts can be dated. This is a bad contract. I'm sorry to put it in a business term, but the reason I'm doing it that way is because this person has stayed because of money. This person has stayed possibly because of children. This person has stayed possibly for responsibility. This person has stayed possibly for friends and family, the way that they look at them. That is a stupid thing to do. Stupid thing because you're the one that's in the relationship, in the immediate relationship. These people are surrounding you. You go see them for Thanksgiving, other holidays, maybe even spring break, etc., summer. But the person you're living with, if you cannot stand them, if you cannot stomach them, living with them, that is just you living to fight another day, as I say. You're just sitting there doing what? Allowing them to use you as a punching bag, verbally, emotionally, physically. Why? Is the sex that great? Is the money so big? Is it like a Hugh Hefner type of thing where they bought you, mind, body, and soul? What is it? Are you Anna Nicole Smith that you don't want to leave because you're leaving behind, a 90-year-old's money that's going to croak at any time? And I hate to say it that way, but there are gold diggers out there, both male and female. What is it that holds you to this person? Is it secrets, as I've said before? Is it, them conning you into a pregnancy? Did you go get the paternity test like I've told you to go do? What is it that's holding you to this person? Is it really, truly a commitment? Let me flip that before we continue with this reading. Are they holding up to their side of the commitment? Are you happy? Do they keep your secrets? Or do they threaten you with secrets? Do they watch your back? Do you have your six in check? Meaning nobody. They're not going to allow anyone to harm you in their presence. If they can help, they in on it and trying to put you under the bus at every turn. I don't understand this. It's beyond me already, and I wish Spirit would already get us over this because it's crazy. Thank you. You are too. And yeah, I just can't. I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. The world is trying to bring something new just along the way. I don't know if this is for the cross watcher or if this is for the Libra in general. Okay? So the world is trying to open up all facets. Okay? The north, south, east, the west, they all have meaning under the elementals. They're trying to open up all of your doors. All of this strife is trying to go away. Cross watcher. King of Wands. Let's see what the King of Wands wants. King of Wands. You know what I'm going to say? Because the King of Wands is coming out. Let's use, or maybe Libras that are going through this, let's use the energy of the King of Wands. You see that little lizard down there? It's a chameleon. Let's use the King of Wands energy instead of for sex, using the sexy wand, you know, right, white horse. Let's use it to propel us forward. Let's use that fire that the king carries within his staff. Let's use that might to burn all the things we don't need, to burn it away already. Burn it away. Let it die off. Let it wildfire take control so that it can propel you forward. Let that fire be inside of your spirit, inside your heart chakra. Let it be in your throat so that you can use it to speak your truth, and your heart to give you the courage, and your solar plexus to give you the courage and the might that you need to succeed so badly. And it breaks my heart, but you need to let this change happen. Here's the death. Here's the rider. You need to let this happen. Become the emperor. Take charge of your own life. Just let the things that no longer serve you. Maybe they served you early on. Maybe when you were young or younger. Maybe it did serve you at one point. Maybe it was good for you. Maybe it did make you happy. But it's not making you happy anymore. It's making you down. Say this again because it's worth the issue here, has bearing. I had done a study recently about 3 weeks ago, and I was telling you as a Libra collective what it does to you when you're constantly in the fight or flight. The fight or flight was something that, was innate within us when we were in the dinosaur, the caveman era. And the reason is because you didn't want to be eaten by a freaking dinosaur, right? Right. Is it that you're living with a freaking dinosaur? Are they threatening your life? Are they threatening to kill you? Or is it just so much stress they're bringing to your life? And I feel it to the point to where my jugular hurts, that you just feel overtaxed, overwrought all the time. Why? Why? Do you not understand that all of that adrenaline that is being built up within your system is worry, stress, fight or flight, constantly triggered? And then the getting back together, another, let's do the feel good hormones. Why? Hi, Miss Sandra. Why? Do you want to weaken your heart and have a heart attack? Doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I am somebody that is a scholar for life. I do a lot of study and research, and I know what I'm telling you. You can go research yourself. Fight or flight response, constant when you are in a bad relationship. Look it up. Look it up for yourself. That's not good. It starts weakening your heart because your heart has to work and work and work. And I'm sorry for anybody that is obese. I'm not talking about you, but I am going to bring this up. I'm considered obese, not morbidly, but I'm considered obese by my BMI. So I like to use myself as an example when I can and where I can. If you are obese, your heart is having to work harder. Okay? Your heart is having to work harder. It's having to pump harder, faster, stronger, and it becomes weaker and weaker, and it enlarges as well. Okay? So why would you want to do that to your heart? If you don't understand just on an emotional level that it's bad for you to be in a bad relationship, then on a physical physiology level, biology level, you're doing really bad damage to your body. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. As the emperor, reaping what you sow. Trying to be strong. Finally, it's going to take a while for this person to wake up. It's going to take a while. I think things have to literally, the wheels have to fall off. The wheel this person's life before they start opening their eyes and start acting like the emperor and start seeing that they have reaped what they sowed. Is why they're going through all of this. And if they want to change it, they're going to have to find the coraje, the strength, the courage to make a change. Sandra's here. She can tell you, what is courage in Spanish? What is coraje? She can tell you. We need to get out of this for a little while. Now, this person could be one of two people or both. Could either work really, really hard and be connected to money to the point where they work like a workaholic. I'm guilty of that. Y'all are always seeing me on here or somewhere running around doing something, right? Now, the other thing that they may do is they may be a glutton towards finances, meaning they like to live well. And so if they like to live well, then they're going to have an obsession towards finances, towards money, okay? They do want a new beginning. Very drawn, very drawn. They do want to make an offer with the Knight of Cups. They're waiting until their finances are healed as per them. Healed, whatever that means. So they're trying to be prudent. They're trying to be careful. Use some wisdom there. They know that something has to end. I think they're trying to wait. They're trying to end something to start something else. They're trying to get to the finish line, be the victor. They want to live in these Four of Wands. But they're tied and bound until they finish. So again, if this person is going through it, that means to me that they are going to have the wheels fall off of their vehicle completely, meaning their life, until they finally get to understanding what the hell they're doing and why all this is happening. This is the way I feel they're going to either end up, or this is the way the person wants them. They want them destitute. They want them impoverished. They want them with nothing. I'm sorry. I'm the reader. I don't make the rules. I'm just here to read. Let's take a look at the other deck. Okay, we're moving on. Let's see if we can get anything else. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else you'd like to tell me is going on? Any more clarity towards this wonderful, oh my God, Sandra, I think Shell may have missed it as well. We have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, we have the 10 coins, we have the Star card, we have the 8 of Wands, and then we have the Empress to represent the Libra collective. Now, I'm telling you, I've never seen a better reading than that, except when I saw all 4 aces together. Anything else, Spirit, please, and thank you. Anything else, Spirit, you'd like to let us know about concerning the beautiful luck that is trying to move in for the Libra collective? Big time, right? Okay, here goes one. Finally, I was wondering if I was going to have to shuffle the old way. Let's see, we got one on deck. Oh, okay. For some, the Libra, for some, you've been waiting to exhale. No pun intended. You've been waiting to exhale, okay? Yes, it is about time. Nice. Hi, Mark. For some of you, with the 4 of Swords, you have been waiting to be able to exhale completely. Have you ever had, like, I don't know, I guess because I work with doctors all the time. Have you ever had someone tell you, okay, you don't need to don't hold your breath while we're checking your blood pressure, or while we're, counting your respiration? And people tend to hold their breath all the time, and they're not breathing normally. That's not normal, but you forget to breathe. In all that Libra collective has been through in the last year, last 2 years even, they're telling me, for some, you haven't been breathing. you probably have just been going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny, trying to keep things together to the point to where you haven't relaxed. That's what I'm getting at. You have not been able to relax. You haven't been able to just lie on the couch and watch a movie and roll up in like I like to say, like a tamale with your blankie. I'm sorry, but some of you haven't been able to do you. You've been too busy keeping things together, making ends meet, making sure everything that needs to be done, the priorities, responsibilities got done to the point to where you've been in the Four of Swords. And now you're going to be able to relax a little bit. And that's a good thing because, God, like I just finished saying about the cortisol and about, the adrenaline. You can't be in the fight or flight constantly. You just can't. It's not good for your body or your system. You know, you want to live a long life, but you want it to be a healthy life. You don't want to live a long life with a bunch of health issues and scares. Anything else, please, Spirit? Please and thank you. Did something turn over? I heard something, but I didn't see it. No. Oh, okay. King of Cups, King of Cups, King of Cups. All right, we have the King of Cups, emotionally balanced, compassionate, a diplomat, very controlled, balanced, supportive, a leader, tolerant, and empathetic. That is who is coming towards you, Libra. Is this a new love? He's been coming out for the last like a week. Is that a new love? Oh, it's somebody that's heartbroken. Three of Swords. Heartbreak and suffering, going through grief, no pain, sorrow, hurt, and divorce. Telling you. So the King of Cups is going through a divorce. Well, I always say this because I like to be empathetic. Whoever's going through a divorce, it is in process, but oh my God, I just saw 3333. Blessed be. It is a painful process, you know. But I'll use my mom as an example because I want to drive it home. They're telling me to drive it home. Hi there. So I'm going to drive it home. When my mom was on her deathbed, the last 3 days of her life, it was really hard for every one of us, and I was the baby of the family, to let her go. But she was in pain. She was in extreme pain. And it would not have helped for us to keep holding on to her. It was time. It was time. When the end comes to anything, it's painful as hell. It is painful as hell. But it has to be done. It has to be done. I'm going to give you another for instance. Her leg, because they were not turning her, she got bed sores. She got bed sores to the point to where it became gangrene. It was the last part of her life. If it hadn't been the last part of her life, we would have had to dealt with having it amputated. With that said, many out there have had limbs amputated because they've had to decide if it's poisonous, if it's disease, it's necrotic. Are you going to keep it when it's dead, the tissue dead? Or are you going to cut it off so that you can survive with the rest of your limb and it's not spreading? That's the same way that divorce is. It's unfortunate. It hurts. Nobody signs up to divorce when they first get married. That is the truth. It's the truth. Nobody does. But on the token, when something is dead, as God said in Scripture, let the dead bury the dead. This is for the... So, yeah, mourn, have sorrow, mourn, but let's get it over with because you need to let this relationship go so that the healing can start. Okay? And I'm talking to the King of Cups, whoever that is. You have another person emerging. So I don't know if this is the King of Cups emerging as someone else Yeah, holy shit. The King of Cups is emerging as the King of Coins. The King of Coins is coming out with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is here to show us that this person we've been talking about, if they can grab a hold of the courage, because right now they're in their emotions because of this heartbreak and divorce. But if they can get past all of that, they will emerge as a very strong and sturdy king, because the King of Coins is an earthy king. So the roots are deep. So you can become even stronger than you were before, whoever I'm talking to. And with might, because you have a sword. The sword of truth is right there to help you pass all of this. Oh, again, here comes the devil again. The devil already came out, guys. God. I'm praying that this person can get out of that energy of the devil. It's God. Get out of the energy of the devil. Get out of the... Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all let me know if y'all can still hear me? Somebody was trying to call right now. They shouldn't be calling me. Can y'all still hear me? If they can make it past all this negative energy, they will come out the others victorious. The only thing is, since the devil came out twice, the only thing I can say about that is this. If they're going to keep a hold of the devil energy, then they're going to have to use the devil energy to their advantage, meaning use it to propel you forward. Use it to balance the light and the dark within you so that you can get past all of this. Let the devil energy, which is really an energy of not allowing anything to block you or stop you, okay? Use it in that form. Otherwise, you need to get rid of the devil energy, because the devil energy is only going to serve to put you into a lust, to put you into gluttony and things like that. We don't want that. We want a balanced outcome. Okay? I don't know now. Right now, instead of allowing yourself to move and transition to the Six of Swords, I see the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a deadlock. It's a gridlock. It's my way or the highway, and I'm not budging. So if you're not going to be willing to budge, whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be doomed to repeat these cycles. Get out of the cycles. Just let go already. Let go of all this nonsense so that you can have a healthier life and lifestyle. Two of Swords to the Two of Coins. Again, at a decision, gridlock, crossroads, you need to make this choice. I mean, I'm exasperated because the same person that I pick up on all the time, all these cross watchers are like, they have this momentum. God is here to help them. The archangels are rallying behind them. They got people praying for them that they don't even realize on the sidelines, mostly Libra collective. And then they fizzle out because either they're pissed and they want to stay because they want their money, they want their way. They're not leaving until they get the way that they want. It's almost like they're treating this marriage, this contract that they're needing to get out of, like a business. And that's why I started off with saying that. Just get out of this already. Get out of it. Get out of it. God will supply what you need. Get out of it already. So the Three of Wands is ready. Is ready. Saying, when you're ready, we're ready. We're ready. But this, pretend it's a ferry. You know, when you go places and you're needing to ferry from one side to the other, This fairy isn't going to remain forever. It's just not. It's not going to remain there forever. There's time constraint. The time is ticking. Either you're going to get, but it's the right way to say it. Shit or get off the pot. God is tired. And you know what? It's really hard to get our Creator tired. But why do you think there's war that He okays, that He co-signs on? Why do you think there's destruction that He co-signs on? Why do you think there's upheaval in your life that, yeah, He co-signs on? Because it's almost like taking a puzzle, one of those big old puzzles. I keep saying a hair here. A big old puzzle that's 1,000 pieces of your life. And God sees where, yeah, you got a lot of the pieces are put together, etc. But He sees you trying so hard to take a piece out of that other piece to fit into the puzzle, and that's not the right piece. And He gets tired of you trying to fit things together that don't go there. So then He takes the table and just everything so you can start again. I'm giving that example. That is the way God works. The universe gives you time, a lot of time, and gives you multiple chances. But once your chances are exhausted, God, His patience is also exhausted, meaning done. Okay, like any good parent, we have an hasta aquí, as we say in Spanish. No more chances as my child to fix your shit. I've given you the tools to fix it yourself because you don't want to do it my way. Okay, here's the tools. Do it yourself. Oh my God, you can't use an Allen wrench to save your life. Here we go. Start again. IKEA doesn't send instructions. I've sent instructions via all the arcs. I've used Archangel Gabriel. You didn't want to listen to the words of wisdom. You didn't want to listen. I sent Uriel, give you words of wisdom. You didn't want to listen. I gave you Raphael because your health and your life is unhealthy. I sent them to make sure that they want to help you and guide you in the right way, and they're going to give you all your tools. You didn't want to listen. I sent Archangel Michael. Why? Because you're hurting yourself. And Michael's a protector. So Michael's coming in to protect you from you because you're so crazy. You're hurting yourself and you don't realize it. So Archangel Michael's here to make sure you're not hurting yourself to the point of no return. You're not listening to him. So now Metatron is coming because you know that's Enoch, and he's coming and writing everything in his book of life because you had the Akashic records too that you could have tapped into, but you may not be enlightened to that point yet. It's okay, but we've been here, we've watched you, just like as if you were our child. We've helped you to learn to balance, and then learn to take your first step, and then learn to walk on your own. And now we're trying to help you to run, and you're acting like you have no balance. You have no balance. So we're trying to give you the training wheels so you can ride your bike because you don't have any balance. But you're not listening. You're not listening. So they're going to do that to all of the pieces of your life. That's what I see here for whoever this person is. Woe to you, because it's not what I want for you. What I want for you is for you to listen to people like me, online or otherwise, and then have it easier, because we already did all the work for you. We don't sit here channeling the great I am and eating bonbons. You see me eating bonbons? I mean, the most I do is this. Or coffee, right? Y'all see me sometimes with my Dunkins in the mornings. Serious, this is dire. You already had the devil energy twice. You have swords. You have the 8 of swords. You have the 7 of cups. You have all this positive energy mixed in. Then you have the 2 of swords along with the 2. And when I say me, I mean as the reader, but also you're telling God, this is what you want. You want victory and success. But you're not going forward. What is stopping you? Are you that frightened of your own new path? I see destiny that is great. You see a cup half empty. So nobody can get into your life except God when they get good and tired and shake everything to hell. And I wouldn't be surprised, cross watcher or possible collective, if you're not going through it right now, because this looks like a dark night of the soul. That this looks like somebody. Whew, have you ever had a child? I'm talking to parents out there, or siblings. Have you ever had siblings that you had to take care of? And when the report card comes and it's halfway through the year, they don't have anything but D's and C's. So this person has D's and C's in their life because they haven't wanted to do the work in a timely basis, in a timely manner. God comes by and, okay, here's your assignment. A couple of months later, here's this assignment. You get the picture? So, hey, it is what it is. Time is a ticking. They're only going to give you so long for you to move into the calmer water. And that's because that's what you keep saying that you want. But you don't actually get in the boat. You don't start letting the ferryman or you with the oars helping. Okay? All right? So if you're not going to allow for that boat to take you safe water, all that can happen is an upheaval in your life until you start seeing what was broken yourself and start fixing it, or asking for direction, in which direction to go in order to fix it, because there's just no. Someone yesterday, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Someone yesterday said, you can go around the mountain. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. If you're here on earth, no, you cannot. You cannot go around the mountain, my dear. That would mean you're listening to God and therefore doing what God is asking you to do. And then, of course, the mountains will be moved and you go to smoother water. But if you're not listening to God and then you want God to move a mountain for you because you simply don't want to do the work, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If it worked that way, there wouldn't be Jay Shetty. If it worked like that, there wouldn't be Mel Robbins. There wouldn't be Tony Robbins. There wouldn't be Einstein, who had to work through all the things that he worked through to find out the end game, which was his equations. Stop and think about it. They went through the mountain. They didn't go around the mountain. They didn't. They did the work. So again, guys, that is what I have for these two decks. Let's see if we get one last message and then we're closing for the night. We're going on to our Goddess Power Oracle. Let's see what they're going to give us out of here. Oh. Which way you running? Okay. Spirit, if we can have one last message, please, for our Libra Collective. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Thank you so much for gracing me with your presence. And thank you for your patience with the internet, which I cannot help. We are 600 view hours away from hitting the 3,000. Please, when you run into my videos, if you do like the videos and you have subscribed, please do watch to the end. It really does matter to keep the algorithm going. Hit the like button, share. I don't mind at all. All right, let's take this one. Isis Rebirth. See? What did I say? You have to allow things to die away in order for something else to come. There's just no way to have indefinite parallel lives. There's just no way. There's just no way. Somebody here, I think it was Pretty and Green, I don't know if you're still with me. Pretty and Green was saying that she just got, I believe it's a she, just got a new job. So the old has to die away. The poverty or the hard you from being prosperous moving forward have to die away, so let's say it would look like this, right? Something has to end, stay behind, so something can go forward. There's no way to have the parallel together. And why would you want to have the parallel together? Especially if it's stunk to high heavens, like I see somebody that is having a hard time releasing the shit. The shit. I apologize for using that word, but it's the shit in their life. Who wants to live such a shitty life and be stressed out all the time? Let's take a card from the Angel Whisperer, and then we're done, okay? Wow. All the cards pretty much fell out, and I'm not going to do that. I'm taking this last one because of what it says. Literally, it says transformation. Rebirth is another word. Transformation. Transformation, Angel Whispers. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to the new beginnings. Affirmation: I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. And that's what I've been saying in a nutshell. Love you guys. This has been Victoria Violet coming to you for your nightcap reading. With much love and light, I give this reading to you. May the work of your hands always be blessed. May your home always have everything that you need. May you be protected. May you have great health. And may you have great love in your life. Good night to all.